Hello dear students, welcome to the English YouTuber. Today you will be solving the past ICSE questions and also some practice questions of fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate word given from the bracket. It is important to know tenses while solving this. So if you haven't watched the video of tenses that I have uploaded, please watch that. I will be adding the link at the end of this video. So let's begin. So this question appeared in ICSE 2017. I'll help you in the first question and then you can pause the video, write your answers in your notebook and then we will discuss question numbers 1 to 8. So what I do when I solve this is first I see whether the tense is in the past, present or future. So let's see. My mother dash school. So this is talking about my mother in school. So it is definitely past. Okay. So my mother started school because it is past tense. Started. Okay. Now you can pause the video. After you are done, you can play. My mother started school when she, and in bracket it is be. So the verb forms of be is, am, are, was, were, had, did, be, and been. Oh, sorry, been and even. Okay, so this is a past form. So when she dash 6, so when she was 6 and dash the same term. So past hai to she stopped the same term. She was unusual in the village as she had a father and brother who, so encourage ka past hoga encouraged her to go to school. She was the only girl in a class of boys and claims she was brighter than the boys. But every day she, so will become would. She would leave behind her girl cousins, dash at home. So play is an action. So they would be actually what? Playing. She would leave behind her girl cousins playing at home and she envy. So envy ka past hai envied them. There seem ka past hai seemed. There seemed to be no point in dash to school. So this is an action, something to school. So in going to school just to end up doing homework. Okay, let's go to the next question. Alice was dashed to get very tired. So was dashed to get. So she was beginning to get very tired. So Alice was beginning to get very tired of. Okay, and now you can pause the video, write the answers and then we'll discuss. Okay, so I hope you have completed until question 8. Alice was beginning to get very tired of dash by her sister. So she was what? She was sitting. So sitting is an action. So here already was, no? So she was beginning past to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the banks and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had dash. So this is past perfect. So she had peeped into the book her sister was reading, but it dash no picture. So this is past. So have ka past tense hai had. But it had no pictures of conversations in it. And what is the use of a book? Dash Alice. So ho chuka hai, past hai, to think ka past tense hai her. Alice without pictures of conversations. Alice wondered whether the pleasure of dash a daisy chain. So it is an action. So therefore it will be ing. So pleasure of Making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes dashed close by her. Past hai, so run ka past tense hai, ran. Alice did not think this was very remarkable until the rabbit actually take ka past tense hai, took a watch out of its waistcoat pocket and look past us, looked at it and then hurried on. So I hope this is clear. This was ICSE 2018. Let's move to the next one, ICSE 2019. Once upon a time. So when you hear the word once upon a time, you already know this has happened in the past. Okay. Once upon a time, in the days when genies and giants dashed the land. So roam ka past tense hai, roamed. Okay. You can pause the video, solve until 8 and then play. Okay, so once upon a time, in the days when genies and giants roamed the land, there dash a farmer. So there lived a farmer. Name ka past tense hoga, named. Baba Ayu. He lived with his family in a little village by the name of Maidan Sabs. Because he had a large family to feed, Baba Ayu, see ka past tense hai, saw his days. Consume ka past tense hai, consumed by hard work. Every day he labored, L-A-B-O-U-R-E-D. He labored from dawn to sundown, dash his field. So from dawn to sundown, what action was he doing? He was plowing. So P-L-O-W-I-N-G. Plowing his field and turning the soil. That is also an action. Turning the soil and... Okay, so sorry, there has been a typing error here. So it is tend. So it will be tending. So since there was a mistake here, unfortunately, you can give yourself a grace mark of 1. Okay. And tending to his meager pistachio trees. Okay, let's go to the next one. By the time she was there, Matilda had, okay, so she had dashed herself to read. So, past perfect. She had taught herself to read. Okay, you can continue until the next 8 questions and then we'll discuss. Okay, let's continue. By the time she was there, Matilda had taught herself to read by dash the newspaper. So here an action has to come, right? By studying the newspaper. And magazines that lay around the house. So the newspaper and magazines, they used to lay around the house. It's a fact. That is why it is lay around the house. At the age of 4, she could read only. There is no change. She could read fast and well, and she naturally began. Okay, so action here. So hankering after books. The only book in the whole of this enlightened household was something called Easy Cooking Belonging. So if here it would come which, then it would be which belonged to her mother. But here cooking belonging to her mother. When she had read this from cover to cover and had. So again past perfect will come. She had learned all the recipes by heart. She उसने decide किया. So she decided. She wanted. Past है ना. And she wanted something more interesting. So in this question, there is past perfect tense, there is continuous tense, there is present tense, and past tense. So you have changed the tenses according to the sentence and its meaning. Let's go to the next one. One night, 4 college students, so answer here will be plural. So B form है मतलब was आएगा नहीं, were, because it is plural. So one night, 4 college students were out partying late and did not study for the test scheduled for the next day. Okay. Now you can continue from question numbers 1 to 8. Okay, I hope you have completed. Let's discuss. In the morning, they हो चुका है. So think का past tense है thought. They thought of a plan. They make का हो जाएगा made. They made themselves look dirty with grease and dirt. Then they go का हो जाएगा went. To the dean and say will become said. They dash out to a wedding last night. So past perfect, they had gone to a wedding last night, and on the way back, the tire of their car burst and they had to push the car all the way back. The dean thought for a minute and said that they could have the retest after 3 days. They thanked ka past will be thanked him and said that they would be ready. On the day of the test, they were made to sit in separate rooms. They agreed as they past perfect, they had prepared. Well, but they got a rude shock. Past of get is gone. Now, I want you to watch the tenses video carefully because you will know when to use past continuous, when to use past perfect tense, when to use past perfect continuous tense. Okay? So it is going to be beneficial for you to solve this without any mistakes. Okay, next one. Man dash and hunted animals for various reasons. So man has killed. Present perfect tense. Man has killed and hunted animals for various reasons. Many species have become extinct due to man's greed. Animals अभी भी use किया जाता है, so they are used for medical research. It dash the most heinous crime. So it is the most heinous crime perpetrated by man against these animals. Animals are our best friends. See, present में is, am and are will come. So in that, am नहीं आ सकता, is नहीं, because it is animal, so only are can come. Animals are our best friends as they serve us. So there's no change here. Present tense, no? As they serve us in myriad ways. In the past, fewer animals were killed. Past tense. As the pace of development then, again past hai to past form will be was. The pace of development then was comparatively slow. I hope it's clear. Let's move to the next set of questions. So there is no sample answer here. You can start solving and then we will discuss. Sago pudding is a popular Chinese dessert often served in many Chinese restaurants. The dessert is made of pearl sago, which is almost transparent, and it swells. Simple present tense. And it swells during cooking. It's a fact. Sago can dash from the trees of the sago palm. So sago can be obtained from the trunks of the sago palm, which are found in swamps. The palm reaches a height of about 90 meters when fully grown. So when they are fully grown, then it reaches a height of 90 meters. The palms dash just before the flower. So the palms are cut down. Part of the trunk is pounded into pulp before it is turned into powder by machine. The powder is later washed and dried and now called sago flour. The flour is then kneaded into dough and passed through another machine to form the pearl-like grains which we see in sago pudding. Okay. So if you would have noticed, when we are talking about a process or manufacturing process or how something is made, so the ingredients are taken or the flour is taken and they are mixed. This is added. So if you see it is plus R plus ED, and that is exactly here what happened. The part of the trunk is pounded into a pulp before it is turned into powder by machine. So in a process, we use is or R plus ED. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed doing these questions, and please subscribe if you haven't so that you don't miss any important video which will be helpful for your examination. Keep practicing, because only when you practice you will know if you have understood each concept or not, and don't forget to watch the tenses video. All the very best. God bless.